we on? We're live.
Ready?
I think so.
Oh, come on.
Ow, that hurt. Also, Ben, actually, as a prerequisite to this episode.
Yeah.
Is that a good word?
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
use of
yeah.
that word.
Yeah.
Prerequisite to this episode. Please do what you can to get around this shit on my lip.
It is quite minging, isn't it?
Because this shit on my lip has got some shit on its lip. It's got some shit on its lip.
He says it's a spot. I think it's a crab.
Just one crab.
That's all I can get in this bush here. That's like just one crab only. It's just a lone crab island.
You
Anyway,
know, he's been growing that out for a month.
this has been...
He did Movember and he's still carrying on, and that's all there is. I swear to God. I know our beards are ginger, but you'd rather have a ginger one than that.
I genuinely, we're doing beards versus no beards, are we? I would genuinely prefer to look beautiful without a beard. Like, you need your beard. Sorry, lads, you do need your beards.
I look better without my beard because I'm naturally cut. You could do diamonds with my chin. Know what I mean?
You're cut out of Play-Doh is when you shave your beard.
You're the only one here who's been fat.
Been fat.
Been fat.
Not anymore.
Well, you know, it's sort of a soul thing, really.
You can still get fat.
You'll always be fat in there, where all the cholesterol is.
Sponsored by Pepsi Max. Thank you very much. Welcome back to Nah Mate. It's episode 4, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
We just.
Is it? Was it 5? Episode 5.
Oh, we're just so fucking so good at content, you know.
No, but we're firing them up, bro. We're back. Back.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. I love the buttons.
Feels good to be back. First week of like content being out there has been fun, right?
I must admit, though, I hate calling it content.
What would you call it then?
Art,
Okay, yeah,
if
fair.
anything.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
Has your mum had anything to say?
No, my sister has. She said she was really happy that we talked about it in one of the other episodes. So, you fat. No, I love you. You're my sister. But don't get too big for your boots.
She's already too big for him.
No, all right.
I thought you were going to be with me on that.
Horrible thing to say.
Georgia.
Horrible thing. She's only 14. Jesus, what? So mean.
This is a bad start.
Such a
But,
bad. I'm not even going to go there, Will you?
Yeah. Well, at least
Yeah.
you've got a sister.
I like it. No,
Yeah, it's been fucking fun past couple of weeks.
you know, it's been really nice. I'm glad to be back here though in the stew.
Yeah, you went away for a week, then you left me here to my own devices.
I was up for about 4 days. It was
did you go?
amazing. I went London town, and I went the booming metropolis that is Hayward Heath. Because it's like I'm like a Brighton wool. You know what I mean?
I actually met a girl not long ago who said she was from Brighton, and then she was like, and I was like, oh, my mate's from Brighton. She was like, where? And I was like, Hayward Heath. She was like,
Yeah, because it's like, you know, when you go on holiday.
and I say I'm from Liverpool, even though I'm from Birkenhead.
Yeah,
that kind of
it's
shit.
exactly the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Because if I go to Greece and I'm like, have you heard of Hayward Heath? 35,000 people, West Sussex. Usually they haven't. But then I've like memorised the road I was like living in when we were really little, so I can be like, oh, where are you from? I'll be like, Hove, actually. It's by 7 Dials. You haven't heard of it?
Show them the coordinates, you little fucking speck.
Yeah. I've got them, and then I whip my compass out, and then their pussy dries up. It's
To
a
be fair, you
fucking
do really
nightmare.
strike me as someone who rolls with a compass on a daily.
I just roll a compass up and down my wrist because I'm a emo geographer.
Good start, like I said.
Yeah.
But yeah, know what I mean? This is episode 5 of Know What I Mean. We're back in the stew. It's me, Will. It's Jamie to my right.
Yep, I'm Jamie.
And then behind the camera, we got man like Ben.
Yo.
He's got a mic this week because we're making progress.
Yeah,
Every week,
yeah.
week by week, we're making steps, baby. We're making steps. But what you been doing, man? Obviously, you went down to see the fam. Did you get into any, like, did you go out with the boys? Did you go out?
Well, I went out with the boys in London because all my boys, all the boyfriends, you know what I mean? I did say husband. Oh my gosh, chill. But we went out. We went and watched Dulwich Hamlet. Do you know them?
Football team.
Dulwich Hamlet. We were playing Lewis.
I think a YouTuber plays for them, Savage Dan.
Savage Nan.
Savage Dan.
Someone broke the rip about half an hour in. I was like, it's definitely the Savage Nan. He called the ref a cunt as he was coming off. I was like, Savage Nan, come on. It was really good. It was like 1-0 half time. Then Lewis won 4-1. I was quality, and I
The
was
team's just called Lewis.
Lewis. It's a town in
Called
Sussex.
Lewisham.
No, we were in. I think we were in Lewisham. That's where Dulwich is, I think. But Lewis is a town in Sussex. That was playing at Dulwich Hamlet, so we were supporting the Sussex team. Obviously, I probably made it about 15 minutes before I started pointing and shouting at someone that I'd never met in my life and nearly ruining the entire day for everyone.
What, wait, they're fans?
Yeah. You know,
So what, see outside or no?
yeah. It was. Well, we were outside. That's the thing. It was. I'll see you here now,
Yeah,
and then
in the car park.
But it was a really good day. So you can stand there with your beer and you can have a fag. Not that I do it anymore. 23 days and counting.
I left mine in here the other night, by the way, and I swear I was one down. But we'll talk about that off camera.
Mate, I swear to God, I'm not smoking anymore. I promise. I'm really good. I've been coughing so much. Although
Smoker's cough.
that could be the mold, actually.
Yeah. Have you ever smoked, Ben? Like ciggies? You ever smoked? Oh, that
Used to.
Used to. Nice.
When did you give up?
Last year.
Wow. How long had you been smoking for?
10 years.
Fucking hell.
How old are you, Ben?
I'm 28.
28. Damn.
I told you you were 28. We've been talking about you a lot.
Well, no, we were like, we don't know.
What have you been saying?
We don't know how old he is what we were saying.
Well, I've been thinking, how old are you? How old are you? I don't know how old you are.
Oh, shit. This is fun. This is cute for the listeners. This is like our first date. Do you have pineapple on pizza? Is what I want to know.
How many pets you got?
What's your favorite color? No, but anyway. So yeah, Jamie's 29 years old and 6 quarters. No, he's 24, and I'm 20.
You believed that as well.
and I'm 26. 27 this year coming.
Dying next year, fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well,
What's your star signs?
Gemini.
Taurus.
Scorpio.
What are you?
Wow.
Scorpio,
You're
Scorpio.
like Malfoy of Harry Potter. You're just fucking layers, you big fucking scary onion.
You big scary onion.
I'm just, it's nice just getting to know someone new.
I think you just ruined the date. Call him a big fucking scary onion.
It's I always say something to ruin it. I always overstep the mark. I think we're getting on here so well. Yeah. How can I shit this?
You know what we're like right now? You know what we are right now? You know Gavin and Stacey, Peter Dawn, and then the black guy.
Well, we look a bit like Pete and Dawn with my ginger beard, I reckon.
Am I Dawn?
Obviously, you're Dawn.
For fuck's sake, I don't want to be Dawn. She's a fucking alkie. That's you.
No, but like, come on.
Yeah,
you do look like her.
If you,
Julie Davis.
Sorry, Ben. Fuck the listeners. Anyway, we'll just do what we want. Have you ever watched Only Fools and Horses?
Yeah, not much. No, not
Okay,
much.
but you know who Del Boy and Rodney are, right?
I know who they are, yeah.
So who would you say is who out of them two? I mean,
Come on. Look at him.
You're Del Boy.
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you.
he's so
Thank you.
lanky.
See you, Rod.
He's so lanky.
What, Rod?
Right, you were on 10
mate.
out of 10. You're on 8 out of 10. So I've not watched much of it, and he's Del. Fucking outrageous, that is.
Sorry.
28. Fucking 28 seconds till I blow your head off, mate. Absolutely shocking.
You big fucking scary onion. I'm gonna use that next time I get heckled, bro. They're getting called a fucking scary.
You know, in like 3 years' time, when I go on my next actual date, I'll probably be thinking scary onion the entire time, and I will fuck it up.
You will say it.
Bruv, the amount of dates, you know this. He was there for one of them. Not just us two.
Like,
It was.
that sounds weird.
There were girls there. There were real girls. We were talking about one of them before. Whoever she may be. It's only about 4 people to pick from. But we went. Have you heard of pub quizzes, Ben?
I have, yes.
Yeah. So me and Will went on a little double date to this pub quiz. He was seeing this girl for a while, and I was seeing her mate very briefly on one date. And we decided to go to this pub quiz for the double date. And me and Will, because we're like big time comedians in the Liverpool scene, you know.
I never said this.
I said it. We went and did a tour of Hot Water before they built the new venue.
Oh yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
And so I just wore like shit clothes. I was like, it's a building site. I wore
and it
like
was snowing at the time and shit.
horrible slipping, shoes covered in mud and snow. I was wearing a big army jacket, trousers covered in.
Looking like Rodney, by the way. But
you physically look
shut
like
up.
Rodney.
Just continue your point.
Don't know how much it fucking winds me up, that. Oh. But anyway, so we go back to Will's, and I'm like, I don't really have time to get changed. I'm just gonna have to firm this before we go to this double date. And we get there. I think I probably said 4 words to actually the girl I was going out with this entire date. I think 3 of which were, there you go, after I stood up and had a row with the quizmaster.
What? Oh, this is where it gets good. What was it about?
Right, so, and I was right. So the question was, after in 2008's DC Comics Final Crisis, who replaced Batman after he was killed by the villain Darkseid?
And I didn't have a clue.
Now that you know, well,
Can I answer?
go on.
Was it Dick Grayson?
It was Dick Grayson. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was Nightwing Dick Grayson. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Objectively correct. He won the battle for the cowl, didn't he? He did, yeah. He did, yeah. Yeah. If only Ben was there. This so-called quizmaster thinks she was all that because she had a fucking iPad. Fucking absolutely ridiculous. She had the big long nails on, so she was just clacking away. It was outrageously loud. Anyway, we won the quiz.
You didn't secure the.
we won.
You weren't going to let anybody leave if they didn't say you were there.
We won what, like I don't know, £30 bar tab or something like that. And then when after the date, Will and the girl he was seeing was like, "We're gonna go for a drink. Do you two want to come?" And I turned and like puppy dogs. I look like one of them ones that's been like run over. And
Just one eye. Paws up like that. Yeah, man.
And she didn't really fancy coming for the second drink after that.
She gave it one of them where she was like, I'm just really tired.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just not feeling 100%. And I was like, tell you who wasn't feeling 100%? Bruce Wayne after he was killed. Team had an final crisis. Yeah. Be yourself lucky, girl.
Did he get sent back in time?
He did get sent back in time, yeah, but like you don't find that out until about 2010, the return of Bruce Wayne. When he's like a caveman and stuff. God, I can't believe I didn't secure that.
A pilgrim.
Nightmare. On the actual first date. On the first date where we actually went out, because we met on New Year's.
He took a pasty in his pocket.
No, whoa, hey, that's a different story. That's one I've only revealed to Will and not a therapist, which I really should have.
Like when you took the fucking meat and potato.
Oh no, yeah, fair enough. I did do that. I did take a pasty on the way to the date.
I want to know what the other thing meant. What was that?
Yeah, bro.
No. I'll tell you off pod because the legal battles could be had if I bring that up on the internet in
I
real
need to
internet
breathe.
life.
Can you continue what you're saying? I can't.
So
breathe.
yeah, on the first date when I seen her, I bought a pasty to have on the walk to like settle my nerves because that's what pasties do for me. And I wanted to fill a hole because I was like, we're going to go for a drink, and I don't want to like do a watery sick on the 6th pint.
Yeah.
So let me have a bit of stodge in me, right? And I was walking to meet her, and she rang me. She was like, "I'm really sorry," and I was like, I was just about to turn around, basically. I was like, "Here we go." She went, "Our boiler's on the blink. I'll be like half an hour late," and I was like, "Oh, fucking, that's fine. No bother." So I got to have a nice solo pint beforehand. Get in.
Yeah, no one's with you on that one. No one's with you on that one. No one's with you on that one.
But I went and met her, and then we were in this, do you know Handyman supermarket on Smithdown?
Next to the Brook House.
It's just down the road from me.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And we're in there. First time I've been in there, and I'm sat in there, and she's like saying, "Oh, do you like my boots?" And she's got a big pair of boots on, and she showed them, and I was like, "They're really nice." And I was wearing boots as well. And I was like, "I'll show you." And I went to lean back on my chair and did like a. And then we just didn't work out.
The one that got away, man.
Yeah.
The one that got away.
I've seen her once since.
Yeah.
Cocked that up as well.
Why?
Just because I was with Key in a bar. She tapped me on the shoulder and was like, "Oh, hi." And then was like trying to chat to me. And I just went, "Oh, me and Key are going to go over there now." About a minute into the conversation. Because I didn't read it at all. I was like, "Oh, she's saying hello. We've done that. I'm here with my friend. She's here with her friends." That's how social things go, isn't it? And then it was only when we left, Key told me how much I fucked it up, and then she actually looked like kind of pissed off at me. I was like,
"You stink, man. You honestly stink."
I know.
Ben, you might have to come see him. I don't even want to do a pod with this fucking dickhead today. Honest to God, what am I hearing? I mean, it's all stuff I know, but I can't believe you. Honestly, you stink of shit, man.
That's not the reason.
It might be one of them.
What's the shit wrestling organization called?
The old one.
No, so it was like more recent.
TNA.
No, they brought it out and it would be like these youngsters and then it'd be like the up and coming.
NXT.
Your NXT, bruv.
NXT had a real heyday back in 2017, 18.
They made me stop wrestling.
After they took over BritWres, NXT had a real resurgence. They were the biggest indie on the planet. It was amazing. They had a mix of Japanese, British, Mexican, US. It was quality. I need a girlfriend.
I'm going to do what's best for this pod and not let Jamie be the lead talker now because it's been 15 minutes of... I fought a quizmaster. I fucked up my date. And
I like wrestling.
and singular pints.
What else have you been up to recently? There must have been some other things. Nothing?
What have I been up to, bro? I have to
Whilst I was away, what did you do?
smoked a lot of weed.
Oh, we had a Ukrainian lady in the flat.
Oh, we had a Ukrainian cleaner come round and she tripped the electrics. Don't know, that's dodgy, that isn't it? She came round and tripped the electrics. I did a few gigs on that, I think.
How did they go?
Fine.
Only fine? No highlights?
Gigs have been going well recently, but that's the thing. I haven't this is the struggle of a comedian for anyone out there who's like aspiring to fucking get into this.
Don't do
of
it.
game.
Don't do it. There's only so many
Um,
spots and we want them.
Is that it's really difficult sometimes to fucking think of new ideas that really you can get excited about, because any kind of and then that's the dregs of being at this level, not being a fucking master of comedy. Is you'll have this idea and you're like, oh, that's all right, and then you take it to the open mic and be like, I think this is okay, and you say out loud the open mic and it gets fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, well, this is terrible, so I'll throw that away. Next idea, same shit. You know what I mean? And then maybe one every, at this rate, 250. You have a little zing.
It's long as well, because I'm don't get me wrong, I'm glad the open mics are there. Yeah. I'm not slagging the open mics.
Yeah.
But when you go there, you do really shit, and then just out of well, you don't do this, but out of courtesy, you sit and watch a lot of the other acts because they've sat and watched you. I've never seen a man leave a gig quicker than him, 2 or 3 times a week every week.
I've actually noticed now that it's become a thing where people are dislike me for
so rude.
loads of people have been making comments. You know, when someone makes a sarky comment where they'll say something that they're like, I'm anyway, but
you can see in their eyes they're not.
There's a salty undertone of them what they actually mean.
Because Will will the other week, Will was telling us there was an act on at an open mic, and he stood at the side and made his mate get up during their set to leave the crowd and then leave. How horrendous is that?
But
how cruel.
I'm not asking them to watch my set.
No, but it's the courtesy. They're watching your set because otherwise there'd be no audience.
Yeah. Maybe I should stick around more, or maybe I shouldn't. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to like to take this opportunity to apologise to absolutely nobody. Because
I'm stuck with him. I've got the bad rep just off the back of knowing him.
No, but we're Pete and Dawn, innit? So we're one. So when you go and hang out and drink,
I'm representing you. Do you really want drunk me representing you?
Yeah, because at least you're present. That's at least better than no representation.
Yeah, but present and falling over and being sick on people is not the best present. The best present is just being sound. I can't do that. I have a problem.
Oh, I'm starting a new open mic soon, speaking of.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Good transition. Come on.
I hate doing it, to be honest. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's just because we've run out of comedy nights in Liverpool, and I'm like, well, someone needs to fucking create the scene, or not create it, but
How many have we got now that are just open mics?
Got 2.
No, we got 4.
2.
Shipping round the corner, kickflip, your new one, Hebe's.
I don't really count around the corner. Hebe's is monthly.
No, but there's a monthly open mic.
Yeah.
5. Yeah. And Shenanigans is dead. Rest in peace. I got kicked out of Shenanigans once for being sick down the stairs and thinking no one would see it, and then just kind of walking away.
And they came up to our table.
Everyone saw it.
They saw it on the CCTV, and I was pretty obvious who it was. It was the only person there with a bright blue top with shoulder length hair and a nose piercing who was smelled
as
sick.
well, us, we go Shenanigans. That's a place where we frequently visit.
But I thought it was downstairs,
The
it was
way that
out
you
the
just,
way.
the way, to be fair, the way as if you just fucking killed someone and just walked back into the group nothing had happened, and then they came over and excuse me, and and you're just there halfway through another pipe. Do you know what I mean? Did they kick you out though? I don't think they kicked you out.
They kicked me out because you kept saying to them, "You want to kick him out." Yeah. I was stood at the bar getting my stuff together slowly, and you basically was just sidling up to this poor barmaid who's clearly hated me, just going, "Just fucking, it's not on at all, is it? I'm really sorry about him. You got to bar him, I reckon. Seriously, I'm so sorry about him." Every time she looked down, he'd just grin at me. So horrible.
What?
I just said, I fucked up, but oh my god, it was so much worse.
I'm evil, and that's the point. You gotta be evil to your friends, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But fuck chit chat. Should we do some debating?
Yeah, go on then. Why not? That's pretty sick, actually.
Sort that out.
What are we debating today? Oh, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Oh, it's nearly New Year.
It's New Year.
It's New Year right now.
Yeah,
But it's like in a few hours. Like it's not this very
Yeah,
second.
it's New Year's Eve tonight,
Yeah.
basically. You got any
That was a tick.
resolutions?
Resolutions.
Stop being a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Maybe the first one.
That's too big, isn't it? That's just I might as well just cease to exist. I reckon I'm gonna try and just be more mindful. I might start reading some more like meditation books. I might start meditating. Might start watching like videos about like meditating. I might.
Like I might start like meditating,
Yeah,
then meditating, and then read stuff about meditating.
I might go to like one of them like meditation classes that they have.
Just go to mosque.
They don't meditate at the mosque.
Yeah, pretty sure they do, right?
They dance. Have you seen them? They go and they do the thing in circles.
Praying, meditating. What's the fucking difference?
They do that. Have you seen them stick dance circles they do at mosques?
Yeah.
They do it in like the where like all the fighters are from, like Dagestan.
Yeah.
And they all put their arms on each other's shoulders and just fucking sprint around the room.
That's cool as fuck.
And there's no women, and it's like,
Bro, imagine like one of them just like breaks out the building, just starts swallowing up cars and that on the fucking road. Like.
Imagine like all them like twisters in America, just a rogue Muslim from Dagestan.
Just swallows you up, spits you out. You got a shaved head and neck beard. You just fight anyone. Like.
You just got Hezbollah punching your head in. You've come from Kansas. All of a sudden you're in the Caucasus Mountains. Nightmare.
Damn, I know, you know Caucasus. That's mad. But Hezbollah. I used to have a cardboard car, Hezbollah, in my house.
Oh my god,
It'd be kind of scary.
Didn't even go to uni. Madness.
I know. Basically, I did go uni, but without going to uni.
Yeah, you did all the fun stuff.
I did ghetto uni, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Liverpool Hope.
No, I didn't. It was in Nottingham.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But Hezbollah was. Did you see all that stuff about him and John Jones? Anyone see that? Did you see that? Do you know who John Jones is?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really breaking news.
Absolute pussyhole who swerves everyone, who's not even good at fighting, is drug cheat as well.
There you go.
That's right. That's correct.
Pretty much nailed it. He also is a bad mama jammer, and he is because he done dirty things. But there was this video of him and Hezbollah where they're basically like wrestling each other, and they're like, but then like, so imagine this, right? We're wrestling around fun for the camera around fun, and then I start grabbing you like that. That's kind of like how it looked because Hezbollah on the video is like. Ugh. That's the noise he makes, isn't it? That's what
He does make noises like that,
That's him speaking Dagestani, high pitched voice.
Okay, yeah, I believe you.
And then John Jones is there like, hey, calm down, man, because he talks like dead zesty and like it's fucking proper scary. But basically, you into MMA, Ben?
I am, yeah.
You are. Jamie obviously is a die-hard MMA fan. Michael Bisping's his best mate.
Yeah,
But
I like Bellator more. that's fine.
Pride's more yours.
Cage Warriors.
Pride's more your style though, because Japan.
Jack Pan. Who's
Anyway.
that?
No, Japan.
Oh.
But it's quite like a weird place to be as an MMA fan because John Jones, for like most people growing up, other than like Conor McGregor, he was like entry level into the sport. Like when you entered into the sport, I mean, to be fair, the first introduction I had to UFC was like fucking Chuck Liddell and Rampage Jackson, and then after that it was like McGregor, John Jones. You know what I mean? And fucking John Jones was like a hero, and now he basically fondles midgets.
Well, it's a learning curve for him. Life's full of ups and downs. I'm sure he'll start fondling grown people soon.
And then that's one way I would not want to spend my new year, fondling midgets. I'll tell you.
Okay, it's so much fun.
I'm gonna book you a midget for your birthday for the day. Don't know what you're gonna do with him, like
Brother Henry.
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis is really funny. He just is funny, not just because he's a midget.
Did you ever hear that joke? I'll do it for the cam because fuck it. Did you ever see that joke I did about like the day his wife died? I went on stage at Shipping, I think, and I did a joke about it. It's pretty sad, right? But I was like, did you hear that Warwick Davis's wife died?
I didn't even know she was dead.
Yeah, so she died, and I was like, when I heard that news, I was the exact same as him. I was a little sad.
It's really
Good joke, but it was one of them. It was a period joke. I could never do it again because she's not dying every week, is she?
Well, there's lots of dwarf couples, and
Name me another famous dwarf couple. Go on, I'll wait.
them ones off My Happy Little Family on
Them-
TLC. That's probably one. I feel like I've made that up completely. I'm just assuming there's a reality TV program about lots of happy little families. Here's what I'm going to choose to say.
That was a good save.
Well done, mate. We should debate some shit.
Right. So what we're debating is New Year's Eve, the night of New Year's Eve, which is right now.
Tonight.
And whether it's basically good or bad, whether it's enjoyable or not.
And you are representing the side that is,
That it's good, that it's fun, that it's enjoyable, it's worth it.
and I'm representing the side that is bad.
Yeah. You don't know how to have fun.
I do know how to have
You know,
fun.
that's why we're sat in on New Year's Eve doing a fucking podcast. Good for us. Cheers for spending your entire night editing it, Ben. Really good fan of that. I bet your bird's fuming.
Yeah,
But
well-
thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You have to commit to the game, man. Dedication, okay?
Yeah.
Fuck New Year's Eve. Don't get me started. I don't think it's necessary every year. I was saying this to my girl the other day. I think it's something that you should celebrate every decade. Going into the new decade should be a thing of like, Happy New Decade. Happy New Year. Every single year. It's like, oh my God, it's a drag.
The new decade thing is more of a thing, though. You remember when it became the 20s?
But we don't have
What's
like a
more-
dedicated night of like, oh, we're going into the new decade. It's just New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve every year. That's something
Yeah,
that's
but
worn
year
out.
takes ages.
What?
Year takes ages.
That doesn't really take ages.
It does, right, okay. It feels like, because this is December, it feels like it's taken no time whatsoever. But like, we've done loads of things this year, and it's taken fucking forever. God. It's taken so many things have happened this year.
Go on. What's
Like, we went to Jake's wedding. Remember Jake?
Yeah,
Rest in
sure.
peace. That feels like about 17,000 years ago.
Does feel like a
That's
while
only about
ago.
6 months ago.
To be fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Summer flew though, didn't it?
Summer didn't happen this year. Why not? Name me one hot day in the summer.
It was bare hot this
You
summer.
can't.
It was very hot this
It
summer.
was super hot this summer.
What summery planet are you
You
living
just
on?
didn't feel the heat in your fucking cave. Tucked away. Just you and Hasbulla and Warwick Davis.
Yeah, I'm just wrestling them, waiting for New Year's. Best night of the year.
I reckon them two would
Everyone's
fuck you up.
out.
I reckon them two would fuck you up.
Well, yeah, because them two on each other's shoulders are probably my height. So it's like, yeah, put them in a trench coat, I'll be terrified.
But I just don't think it's worth the occasion. It's like like right after Christmas. Do you know what I mean? You just done all your fucking Christmas bollocks. Like you're fucking worn out. You're end of the year. What?
Just done my Christmas bollocks.
I hate Christmas. We'll do that next. I fucking hate Christmas. But
You ate happiness.
I hate happiness. Yeah,
That's the real
I'd be a
debate.
terrible Disney character. But, you know, I'd be awful with Disney.
You'd be one of the henchmen.
I'd be Eeyore. Is that Disney?
Eeyore. Yeah, well, it's Winnie the Pooh. It is Disney now. Yeah.
There you go. And I just do think it's always like, for me, after Christmas, and it's like, oh, New Year's next. It's like people are saying Happy New Year, and I'm like,
Yeah, but you don't even give it a chance. Fair enough.
dude, I've been out on New Year.
No. What I'm saying is, you just every time on New Year's, people are like, "Oh, Happy New Year." Oh, what are they on about? Fuck off! God's sake.
It's not that. It's not that I'm like, oh, fuck off saying Happy New Year. It's just the whole thing of
That's
like,
what you just said.
no, but that was just me like kind of generalizing, right? But what I'm saying is that like the every year bollocks of like there's this pressure to be like, oh, what we're doing for New Year's Eve? And it's like we're going out for New Year's Eve. We're doing this for New Year's Eve. Any resolutions? The gym's packed in January because I've been going, and it's a fucking nightmare.
You don't even have to say that, mate. You just can tell.
Yeah,
Like,
thanks, bro. Don't touch me, you fucking stinky bitch. And anyway, so you know you're saved in my phone, the smelly piss boy. You
yeah,
rang
I
me
know
the-
that.
You rang
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that.
He rang me the other day, and people at work were like, "Who is that?" I was like, "It's just smelly piss boy, man."
You're saved in my phone as Will and just a little heart.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cute.
You're not actually. It's Will Smith, just complete lowercase because I don't really care.
You're not shouting about it.
No, I'm not.
What?
I don't like you that much.
Well, I think you should fix your attitude. To be honest.
No, but my attitude is enjoying fun things. You should fix your attitude about New Year's because it's like last New Year. What did we do? Nothing big. We went to the comedy club. There was a few of us. There was you and your girlfriend, Aim
can't
and his
even remember what I
girlfriend,
did last year.
Jake and his girlfriend, me and Gay James. He's been my date for all of this year.
Your
He's been
default
really-
date, because he ain't got no plans.
For anyone who doesn't know who Gay James is, probably do. Friend called James is gay.
Yeah.
Really nice guy.
Yeah.
Have you seen Smiling Friends, either of you? He looks like the yellow one of Smiling Friends. Yeah. They'll see it.
Yeah.
But the whole year, everyone's been in relationships, had lovely couples, and then it's just, well, I'll just bring James with me. Why not? I brought him to the wedding. He was my wedding date.
Yeah. That was
He wore a like a maroon suit with a little bow tie, and in all the photos, there's like the photos of the four couples. It's them couple, Jake getting married, Eamon couple, me couple, and Gay James. What has happened? What has happened? And that is big for him. Not to suck myself off.
big for him. There's reasons I dislike New Year's Eve. There's a couple of reasons. I've had bad experiences on New Year's Eve, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've had experiences like I remember once we went to this. This is like very early New Year's Eve when I was like going out, like 17. Went to Northampton, this venue called Roadmender for a big rave, drum and bass. rave.
Roadmender,
That's not even drum and bass, but anyway, it was
obviously.
wrong BPM. Jesus Christ. And it was Roadman. It was just the name of the venue. Like, I don't know, this big fucking warehousey thing in Northampton. Went there for the rave. It's like a really good one, but then me and all my pals getting pilly with it.
It used to be fun.
Getting pilly with it, getting major fucked up. I was even drinking fucking beers, to be honest. Yeah,
Do you ever drink a beers?
I was drinking beers and major fucked up. But then I got like a bit scatty off like the MDMA or the ecstasy and the drink mixed together. I think I had like one Valium, not a good mix, right? And I was a bit, and I was young. I had a fake ID. I was all over the place.
How old were you, do you reckon? Rough, 16, 17, something like that?
I was 17 at this rave particularly, but I was like out my depth. Do you know what I mean? It was like I've just been called up to the first team. People were fizzing passes in.
Yeah. It's a physical game. Yeah, you're not used to. Yeah.
And I remember just seeing like this big fucking lad was walking around the whole rave with like his top off. He was like big, like a bit like John Fury, mate, big. But he was like young and hench, and he walked through the crowd.
For a fight.
About 4 or 5 times he's barged past our group, but he's barging through everyone. He's just fucking.
Is he looking for it?
Looking for it? Doesn't even care. He's barging. We've seen then towards the end of the night. He's like barged this girl, and she's gone like forward, yeah, and she's with a fella who's like your height, skinny lad, got like a Stone Island on and a shaved like normal haircut, so it doesn't look like you really, but but he didn't look wrong side. You got the wrong side, but he doesn't. He didn't look like a bad man, but he just was like, you seen this guy punch this girl, and he just went, nah, bro, just took like the biggest upswing, smacked this guy, and then out of nowhere he had like 4 or 5 of his little young mates with him. They'll start beating fuck out this big guy. And it was like a crazy thing.
That sounds so much fun.
They were being on all the ecstasy and that. I'm coming out of the club and I was like, what if he's not okay? What if someone's just died in my first rave? You know what I mean?
Oh, I knew my dad.
Yeah, no, I was like, Dad. And then he's like, where are you? He didn't know I was raving and shit. But that was like my first ever experience. I remember just tripping me out, you know, and I was like, oh man, this is like a bad. It kind of put me off raves a little bit, and then I went to festivals and figured out I like raving. But I was like, "This is scatty." Do you know what I mean? Scatty as fuck, bro. And then
You're just a little bit scared.
Yeah, a little bit scared.
That's fine. We all get scared.
And then I had one. This is when I lived in Nottingham. I was telling you about this not so long ago, actually. About
not so long ago.
And
1-0.
Terrible lad, honestly. He might be getting replaced soon. Don't worry. But anyway, so. But it was New Year's Eve, obviously. Fucking must have been what 2021, 22, and I was at the time I was with my ex. I was in Nottingham living, so it was me and her went out, and then my mate Simon, shout out Simon, and his missus at the time went out, and then it was my boy Ted. He just came with us like a fifth wheel. He didn't have a gay James, so he just came with us.
So sad for him, you know.
Yeah.
So sad for him. You've got to bring a gay one raving with you.
Yeah,
that's the rule.
No, we didn't go raving this time. We went out. We just went out for an hour in Nottingham. Got to this, we'd booked this place. It was like this weird place where you could basically have like a table, do like beer pong, fucking all that shit, yeah. And I booked it online, £25 deposit, whatever. Got to the place, the bouncer was like, no, we're not taking bookings on New Year's Eve. Who have you booked it through? I was like, these guys. He was like, that's not legit. I was like, brilliant.
And what a ruiner. What a mover.
What a fucking stinker. Off to a bad start. And then we've walked into just somewhere, found somewhere to drink. And we ended up having like an okay night, right? It was fun. What I've realized is that night I decided to wear a dress shirt and jeans. Like I was.
How nice was this shirt?
It was a blue Ralph Lauren one.
Okay.
But it was like I was going to the school disco in like 2000, in year 6.
We were in like total 90s Astros.
Like the Velcros. Like the fucking no.
Spiked up here.
But yeah, so I remember being out that night and like I thought I looked like nice, and then I remember being out and seeing loads of people wearing normal clothes. And like, what the fuck is on here? I'll find a picture so you can maybe put it in the frame. There's a picture of me and my mate Ted. We're both like 6 foot, and then our mate Simon's like 5'2", bless him. And we got the picture where he's got both his arm around both of us, and he's in between us, and his legs are like that far off the ground. It's a really funny photo. But on that photo and all the other photos from that night, I've just got like my belly on the shirt, and then the 2 flaps just coming halfway down each thigh. I just looked like fucking the worst like Giacomo advert you've ever seen. Do you know what I mean? It was atrocious, bro. I just have my own reasons for why I really don't like New Year's Eve. Okay, it's not been kind to me over the years.
I get that. I know all things that you've mentioned sound like a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
but all of them things could have happened on any other night of the year. They're not because it's New Year's. That's just a bad night out that happened to have happened on New Year's.
But why does each of those things happen on New Year's Eve? Not every time I go out, it's bad.
Yeah, but not every New Year's you've gone on is bad. Sometimes you've gone a night out, it's bad. Let's say you've gone out for like, let's say 10 New Year's, yeah? And you've had 5 that are bad. You might go on a night out, like a night out, staying out, 4 a.m. That's not the best night in the end. Maybe even half the time. That's the risk. It just is the risk. What I'm saying is, none of your arguments is because it's New Year's. They're just bad nights out.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That was really my arguments. They were my personal reasons for not liking. I was letting you know where I stand.
And I think you're wrong and an idiot.
Well, no, there's another reason I don't like it as well. Thankfully, there's another reason I don't like it as well. There's another, so like, you know, what's the song called? Old Lang Syne. So my nan used to always sing that when we were kids with a little Tia Maria, and obviously she's dead now. So whenever I hear it, it makes me cry.
What? But everyone in the country's heard that, and most people are going to die or have died. So I mean, that's just a bit.
Most people are gonna die.
Yeah.
All right, lads.
Just a bit corny.
I just don't like.
Well, I was watching the England play once, and like, get this, yeah, they did the national anthem beforehand, and then my granddad was there, and he's dead now. So now fucking football's ruined for me.
That's not right. That's not.
Oh, terrible.
You're terrible. You're terrible. You're really awful. You're a bad person. I was talking about Sheila.
My auntie Sheila was also called Sheila. She's dead. She's dead as well. I went to her funeral, right?
Was it on New Year's Eve?
No, it was. I don't remember. We got picked up. We were running late for the funeral, so my dad's like second cousin's wife's cousin picked us up. It's what we're one of them families.
Oh yeah.
And just it was like an hour and a half drive, so like up to London and then deep into South London, and I think he must have done it in about 35 minutes. The level of speeding was ridiculous.
Yeah.
My dad was pooing his pants. It was amazing. But we went to I was probably about, I don't know, 16, 17. And we go to the funeral. Very sad, whatever. But then the wake's always a laugh, really.
Oh, yeah,
to be fair. Because a lot of the family you haven't seen for a couple of years, whatever. It's a bit of a gathering. It's always a laugh. I'm getting fed beers, all that sort of stuff. My uncles, my dad, getting fed beers. And then I have one cigarette. My dad's like, don't you realise we're at a fucking funeral? Just died. And you're fucking smoking. Do you care? Absolute disgrace. But it's like, it's really sneaky because like, I'm uncles and cousins are like giving me bits, and my dad, because he's really close to my auntie Sheila, is like on his best behaviour.
Really? Was he actually being good?
On his best behaviour, being really good. And then but he's like, he'll get me a beer and stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's like what my dad does. But he's like one cigarette, and he's like, we've got a history of lung disease. Fucking disgrace. What are you doing? Go on. Cheers, Dad.
So why'd you love New Year's Eve, man? Come on,
Well, it's just
you got to try and win this debate. I've just made 3 points, and you just told me that your dad
Because
hates fags. Like, what the fuck?
But like,
In many ways, by the way, but it continues.
but basically, like, New Year's, the vast majority is usually probably just another night out. I know that some people take it a bit too seriously. I get that, but it's usually just a nice night out. A lot of people are out, and you're just there with all your mates. There's also going to be some people who are like taking it really serious, like, oh my God, if we're not in this specific place at midnight, what an absolute waste of time. And then people are dickheads. I get that.
I can see why you'd make a point for it, actually, though, because as well, when you're like, the kissing.
Yeah.
There's like just
One chance a year.
That's what I'm saying. I bet that's why you love it, and that's why you're on side, bro. Fuck, right? Because I was thinking about that. I actually dislike that part, really, where everyone's like, oh, it's 12 o'clock, let's all. What are you doing?
I'm just checking. No, something's wrong with my shoe. That's all.
Checking your pulse. Jesus Christ.
Can I say quickly? Do you reckon it's possible to make it look like my dad hasn't given me?
It's only the pod, really. We don't have that many subscribers right now.
Yeah, I know, but he'd eat me.
Only the real ones are gonna see this.
He'd kill me and eat me dead.
Have you ever spent a New Year's Eve with your dad?
Probably just as like a small child.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as an adult or
I remember once, actually, this is red trauma. This is probably why I hate New Year's Eve, actually. My dad, shout him out, fucking Paul, right? Because there was one time I remember with my dad, not Paul Smith, unfortunately, no. Imagine. But it was where he basically was seeing this bird, and he went to spend New Year's Eve with her, but obviously I was his kid, so I was with him. So he took me there and was like, we're going to spend New Year's Eve. Essentially just like, so they could get pissed, and I was just there. And he bought like a bunch of like cakes and stuff. And because obviously I wasn't drinking and I was a fat kid. Yeah. So he bought like, do you remember them little cakes that used to be like a square with a little bubble on top, and they were like pink with the white icing? Do you remember them?
Are they like fairy cakes?
Yeah, there was something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, them shit. He had like You had like the big, the big see-through plastic tubs of like brownies you get from Sainsbury's.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a few of them.
Nice.
And I was like,
the little mini ones.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna smash it. I was like, them two can do whatever they want. I don't care, right? And then I remember I had like 4 or 5 brownies, but then I think I probably had like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10.
boxes.
But then I remember my dad like kicking off.
Because you ate so much.
He's like, how fucking disrespectful can you be? They were for everyone. Like, there's fucking 3 of us, Paul. And frankly speaking, you've had 10 pints, you probably shouldn't have a brownie. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, though?
Oh, I'm a fat kid.
Do you know what I mean? He bought cakes for a fat kid. I love you like a fat kid loves cake is the bar for 50 cent. And he bought me a fat kid cake.
No, that's outrageous from your dad, to be fair. That shock him.
That's why we don't speak. Shout out, Paul. Wish your dad happy New Year. Anyway, so it's been a weird pod, man. Jesus Christ.
But New Year, I get you've had a few ropey New Years. I get that.
Yeah.
Except for that one New Year's where you couldn't throw any ropes.
All right, Ben.
But it's usually just a nice laugh with your mates.
Yeah,
Usually,
no, I get
and just
that.
because one of your worst examples is because you accidentally wore a shit top does not mean New Year's is awful. It means you've made a
Because if
bad
it wasn't
choice.
New Year's, I wouldn't have thought to do that. It was because I was like, oh, it's New Year's, I'll wear a shirt.
So would you? How old were you when you wore that shirt?
21.
21. So you've never been out ever in at 18, 19 or 20 for New Year's?
Yeah, but I never wore a shirt.
Yeah, but you've been out on those years before and seen no other cunt wearing a
I've seen people wear
fancy
shirts.
shirt.
No, I didn't just make the idea up. I've seen people wear shirts, and then I thought, oh, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe it's dressed nice. Yeah.
Well, I don't see the issue. That's just him being a dickhead, isn't it? That's not New Year's being bad.
No, it is. You're right. I was reaching.
Yeah. But it's usually, I mean, fair enough. Sometimes you can go on a big night out like New Year's, and everyone is, for the vast majority, there'll be a lot of people getting a lot of drunk, right? Or I've been on a lot of drugs, allegedly, and that's fine. And then that can lead to sometimes people being dickheads or having a bad time, and that's fine. I understand that, but that can happen on any fucking Friday or Saturday
But
night
it doesn't as
anywhere
much,
in the
though.
country.
It doesn't as much though, right? It's like Halloween, Bonnie Night, New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve,
Mad Friday.
Mad Friday. Like, I don't even know what Mad Friday is. Yeah.
It's this Friday.
You going out for it?
We're playing poker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have to get you involved, Ben. Do you play poker?
I don't know.
Oh, well, you could learn.
Half of us don't play.
Yeah. Gay
fine.
James
I'm in.
wins most of the time. You know what I mean?
We won last time. Come on.
But anyway, this has been the weirdest pod I've ever recorded in my life. Let's go. Well, I can't actually like make my mind up on like you haven't swayed me at all to think that it's better though, because in my head I hear your point of like, oh, it could happen any night, but in my head people make a thing of like it's New Year, go big, birds wear. Why are you wearing a sash on New Year's Eve? Do you know what I mean? Says someone wearing a sash saying Happy New Year. You should go home.
It's nice to celebrate things sometimes. It's not just because you're miserable does not mean the rest of us can't enjoy the nice days of the year. You should have seen him. Right. So there's a primary school up the road, and they did an Easter egg hunt, and he went round and just stomped on all the Easter eggs this Easter just gone, just ruined it for everyone. He ruined it, and he was saying to these like 4-year-olds, he was like, there were chicks in there and they're dead. It's your fault. Fucking go inside, do algebra. Now that. And it's fucking horrible. The only one who celebrates is Kwanzaa, weirdo.
Jarrell. I'm saying.
He hates all the nice things that everyone else does.
It's not that. I don't
Hates
mind it.
Christmas. You don't mind Halloween just
Listen,
about.
no.
New Year's hates. Easter hates. Winter solstice, summer solstice, both hates both of them.
I didn't say solstice.
Solstice. 4th of May, Star Wars Day. Bars hates that. Prefers Star Trek.
I don't like
Weird.
I don't like Star Wars.
Good luck and prosper. My name's Will. Grow up.
I prefer Thunderbirds, and actually, like, I am capable of having a good time. I'll have you know, right? I just don't like New Year's because I think that it just gives people an excuse to be dickheads. I think when you go out on New Year's Eve, there's a lot of dickheads. What my ideal New Year's Eve would be every single year is just a big old like house party with the people I love.
Oh, there we go. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I
never
like
happens,
going to
though.
house parties.
So I hate it.
2 years ago, I went to a house party for New Year's, and I'm just saying, you hate town on New Year's. You don't hate New Year's.
Oh yeah, you might have figured it out.
That's the thing. I figured it out. You hate town on New Year's. We can do a quiet one. We can have a few people round or something.
Can you
Or
blame me?
we can go to somewhere quiet.
Can you blame me for hating New Year's for town? Hating town.
I also hate town and New
You know what I mean? So make all right. Look, listen. You can.
That's fine.
You can win this week. You can win this week.
Seagulls.
I'll let that happen. Because to be fair, I think you're right there. I don't hate. I'm not a hateful guy, Ben. You know, this is about the first impression.
No, you're not.
At the end of this day, he's not even willing to go off after this date. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell.
Our dinner's gone cold here.
But no, I don't think I actually hate New Year's. I think I just hate. My problem is when it's an occasion, so you're forced to do something that you're not actually wanting to do, but you have to do it because it's an occasion and people care about it. And So that's probably where my hatred comes from. And then it is also going into town.
Yeah.
So I'll work on being a better person. And you can have the W this week, mate.
Fantastic. That's very fair.
What way do you sway, Ben? What, New Year's or no New Year's, man?
I was a bit of Jamie,
Yeah.
where it was like, yeah, but it depends where you are. And basically your arguments at the end.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
depends where you are. Depends who you with.
We're all getting older now as well. You know, we're not 21 anymore. No. We're not 21 anymore. We're not kids.
Yeah.
My knees have gone a bit. I jumped off like a 2-foot high wall earlier, and a thing went up my knee, and I was like,
Why are you jumping off walls?
Yeah,
You're literally an assistant manager, and you're jumping off walls.
I nipped to the Morrisons. I nipped to Belleville Morrisons. And I was coming through the car park.
Let you finish early, you run out, click your heels in the air. Is that what you fucking Howard Henry or whatever you want. Bart Simpson. Fuck off, mate. But Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Stick to your resolutions.
What's your resolution? I didn't forget that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
My resolution is to You got any resolutions that you can think of? No?
No.
Nah.
I think they're a bit bollocks.
You've just smashed it. There's nothing you could get better at.
Yeah,
no,
there you go.
no, I'm perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect person. I think
Get less spots.
less spots on my lip.
Yeah.
Also, I want to own more trainers. I want to get a bike.
That's good.
These are just aspirations. They're not really resolutions. These are just things I want to do next year. I'm going to go to gym more. I've been saying I'll go to gym.
You need to write a Christmas list rather than resolutions.
Yes. Problem is, though, Ben, no one buys me anything for Christmas.
That's like,
Oh. We'll end on that. See you all in the new year. Sayonara.
Bye.
Sayonara.